That's what I think.
All right, Damon.
That's what I think.
Yeah, first of all, where are you this weekend? Where you working?
This weekend, I'm home at Riddle's Comedy Club with Jeff B., Evan Lionel. Next weekend, the Tampa Improv. Tickets on sale now.
All right. What's on your mind?
Well, Tom, first of all, I'm in Chicago. I'm home. And, it snowed yesterday. Okay, so I believe global warming is real.
Yeah.
I just think Chicago needs to know. Somebody needs to let Chicago know we global warming around here. The trees are confused. The trees are like, wait a minute, I ain't changed colors yet. So yeah, it's snow on the leaves, and I think about we were talking about the teacher strike. I think it's great that the kids are back in school, and it's good that the teachers got what they were asking for, and they back in there and they doing their thing. But I think they could have waited a day. It's kind of bogus to be on strike for 11 days. When you could have waited till Friday. Now the kids got to go back to school today on a Friday, right before the weekend.
That is, yeah.
And they hocked up. They went out and got their trick-or-treat candy. Now they in the classroom. They ain't used to be in there. They hocked up on that candies. And it's crazy being in Chicago trick-or-treating. You don't need a costume because it's hard to tell if you Batman or not under that parka. You can't see my cape. It's under a blanket. What are you, young man? I would show you, but it's too cold. Right. But back to my teachers, man. I'm happy for teachers. I think teachers are, a
but
valuable
they go back to work on a Friday.
Yeah, it went back on Friday.
I love that.
That's why they came back. Well, can we get some more days? They kept trying to go back to the bargaining table so they could make it till Friday and come back on a Monday.
That's the way to ease into it.
And teachers are fine now too. I was watching the little pickets. They don't make teachers like they used to. Our teachers were a little less glamorous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my third grade teacher to this day. Oh, little Miss Foy. Everybody who went to Wenderly Green Elementary know Miss Foy. She was not cute at all, and I'm still. She's not. She was a little old mean lady, man. Mean old lady, dude. And I got a grudge with her to this day because she took my karate books. Now, Tom, you have to remember, this is during the Bruce Lee, Jim Kelly era. I was heavily into karate, right? Went to karate school, and I'd ordered me some karate books, about 4 or 5 books. And, back then, you had to wait on your books. Now, if a kid order a book, you hit your phone, Amazon, drop it off tomorrow. Back then, you had to wait 6 to 8 weeks. So by the time the books come, you forgot the hell what you ordered. So my books came the first day I took them to school. We were supposed to be reading our little textbooks. And I had out my karate book, and Miss Foy found my books, and she took them, and she threw them in the trash in front of the whole class. Damn. In the trash. Books, Tom. And I was like, you know what? Ooh, she better get them books out that garbage by 3:15. I said, if she'll get my books out by 3:15, she better study them. Page 7, I was going to hit her with a sweeper kick. No, I was mad, Tom, because I had on my karate shoes already.
Not the karate shoes.
Yeah, you remember
you wore
the karate
shoes to school?
Man, I had on my karate shoes. I had just taken the class where I was a yellow belt, so I broke the board. Miss Floyd was going to get it. Luckily, she gave my books back and she called my parents. But teachers now, they're young and they're beautiful. When my son was in school, he had a teacher so fine, I wanted to go up there every day, Tom.
And she still thinks of you fondly.
She does.
Yes.
I'm sure she does because we've Instagrammed since then. But she didn't know I was talking about her when I said this.
She does
fine,
now.
Man. But my son, he a little hater, Tom. He going to keep making an honor roll. I'm like, dude, you keep getting these A's. She ain't never gonna call here. I am trying to get a parent-teacher conference. You on some bull. I had to hide his homework. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this boy's so forgetful. How you doing this morning? Okay. Can you believe he forgot it again?
She was that fine.
She was fine, Tom. Now, back in the day, I will say this. There was one fine teacher because, now teachers are young. They're beautiful. In high school, you got 23-year-old teachers. You got 18-year-old boys. That's not a good mix. I know when I was 17, I actually dated a teacher. She wasn't my teacher. Okay. I had already dropped out. But that's another story. But I met this teacher. She was single, and she let me kick it, and I drove her car, and some things happened with me and that teacher. I can't say her name because she might still be teaching. She might be the school board president, but I ain't in her business. But yeah, shouts out to Chicago teachers. Shouts out to our schools and our kids. And let's get this cracking for the rest of the school year. Thank you for coming back. And thank you for paying them their money. And that's what I think.